Forsaken, dying, awaking. A phoenix ashes to river. Hindi ma-capture yung ano, automatically. Yung apex, the hell? What the fuck? Masyadong maraming tryhard sa ano. C. Okay, caustic dash game. Damn. Oh no, more ships got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. Nakita na.
Oh, it's upside down. Getting it in there and just like, okay, cool. You know, how hard is that?
11, 12.
Because what started happening was they started seeing a degradation of the connection somewhere, whether it be on the plug end or the power or the graphics card end. And NVIDIA themselves saw in testing conditions where it started to melt. Actually started to melt. The pins in here are extremely tiny. And it's so weird to me that they went with such a small connector. This is like the same width as an 8-pin. They could have made this a little bigger. Not NVIDIA, whoever spec'd this plug, I don't know if it was NVIDIA that spec'd it, but they could have made it bigger. Like, just give me that size plug would have been fine, as far as I'm concerned. Just plug it in, you would have a beefier connection, you wouldn't have such thin walls between all the pins on the backside. Remember, there's like little channels in there that the pins go in. And that's not even the worst of it. That 30 plug cycle was based on straight in plugs. What do we all do when we plug in our graphics card? We go, and then we start like cable managing it. When you bend it, that number becomes exponentially lower where the problem starts. I started thinking about this, and I went, why did EVGA not put the plug here like they normally do, and they put it on the facing what would be the front of the case? And when I remember asking Jacob at EVGA, I said, why was it put there? Because if you look at this, more cycle, there it goes. At least, even if you bend it this way, you see you have that much more length to deal with on your graphics card. And I was like, a short card, it's taking up space now with the plug coming out the rear. He goes, yeah, it's because we didn't want such an aggressive bend on the cable. I'm starting to wonder if this was something that was maybe kind of known about in terms of the fragility, the fragility of whatever the right word would be, of this cable. Look at how reinforced it is with heat shrink. And what you can't feel under there is there's another wrap. There's like another wrap going around it. It feels like this is something that they were trying really hard to sort of stop it from bending because the pins are very delicate. So now what do we have? The potential of overloading your power supply in its rail design by taking a high-end 40 series graphics card like a 4090, plugging it into an ATX 2.0 power supply with a PCIe Gen 5 adapter plug. You now have a potential of pin damage. NVIDIA also said that after plugging it in that many times or bending it or whatever, after 2.5 hours of load, now it's 2.5 hours of it sitting there at its like max 600 watt load, they started seeing melting of the plug. That's like your 2.5 hours. That's like your average gaming session. This is like scary because here's the thing. You know for a fact that if the manufacturing of this is that delicate, the likelihood of one of these coming somehow pre-damaged or doesn't make the 30 cycles, or you push it too hard and you kind of, there's another one, right? That's actually really sturdy the way they mounted that on there. But one of the things that NVIDIA was even saying, or I guess some of the other people that broke the story and were testing were saying that there's even some potential damage that was happening on the PCB, like forcing it into. Now this one feels really reinforced, it's really tight, like it feels like it's actually connected to the backplate, potentially. So, oh, right, that was a weird sound. Did you hear that? As it went in, it was like, yeah, no, it felt like it got caught on a pin. Yeah. Feels like it's actually getting harder.
You're at 15 out of
Not 16.
You're halfway.
I'm over halfway, because remember I had my initial test in. Yeah, it's getting harder to go in. Why is it getting stiffer? Okay, I'm gonna stop because I still need to use this card. All right, so some final things to talk about here is you got the Zotac adapter article where they showed their adapter, and they're basically saying, hey, don't plug it in 30 times. Most people are not going to, but it's just knowing that it has such a short, low life cycle in terms of connections, that's kind of scary. You've got NVIDIA that was actually testing the ATX 3.0 power supply, saying that on the power supply plug side is where they were seeing the melting. And so all this information is being reported back to PCIe SIG, which is actually the body that designs and does all this stuff. And then on top of that, you've got the issue of dealing with not just the life cycle of the adapter, but the adapter itself no longer doesn't communicate with an ATX 2.0 power supply with a 440 series card, no longer being able to be smart on how much power it's available to it. So my recommendation here is going to be if you are going to be going out and buying a new 4080 12 gig and 4080 16 gig, this is probably not going to be a problem because they're going to be drawing roughly the same amount of power as probably a 3090 Ti or 3090. If you're going to be buying a 4090, I highly recommend you go out and get a proper high wattage 1000 to 1200 watt ATX 3.0 power supply with the proper plug, and then don't put too much torque or bend it on the power supply side. Because do you know why this is coming up? People go, why would you be bending your plug? What's the first thing we do when we cable manage?
Bend.
We just like zip tie it up and we shove it down in like the bottom of the case or something. I'm telling you right now, I've had my pins coming out of the power supply like this, just cranked over to make it fit and just out of the way. That alone could be enough to cause the problem on day one. This is what you get when you.
So no wonder EVJ was like, you know, okay, I'm gonna pull out. Fuck this shit. And EVJ was smart because they know they're gonna be a lot of RMAs coming in. For sure, EVJ is smart. My God, they know. Holy shit. Of course they do. Of course they do know. Should I? Let's see. Kailangan ko ng ano. Ayaw ng ganitong scope. Pag close range, hindi makaka-hit na to. Hoshiyama. Oh my God, it's gonna break your knees. Does their exosuits actually help with the fall damage? Alright, what? Is there a guy there? I'm hearing shots close. Maybe they're over that hill. Let's see. Yeah. You know, when I hear that sound from Last of Us, I couldn't see the fucking guy. I should probably grab something else. Scope. Oh, that was a thumb. That was a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I need some meds. Oh, shit. Azure Lane. I fucking love this game. Too bad that I don't have the option to stream Azure Lane. Harabralili. Should be spamming left lane. Is that guy moving? Sana. Dami na reras ngayon. May zipline nilagay dito. Low battery na ako. Nice. Ambush na naman ako. I'm playing Azure Lane, I'm playing Apex shit. That's an illusion. Pasensya ka na sa kataisip ko. Iba wari na lang ang pagpapagay sa'yo. Ako'y gigising na sa panaginip ko. Hindi nga pala ako lifeline. Nakalimutan lagi. I'm so used to playing lifeline. Sa panangin ko.
アクサを投げた。近くのリングが閉じるまで一人見つけ
Dito sa taas. They changed the animation of the shields. I just noticed. That's awesome. Damn, I missed. I think I have. Punat naman ito. Sorry. Oh, my bad. Okay, one more. Ano pa XP kailangan ko para sa Agyr? 2 million? Shit! 2 million! 2 million XP? Are you shitting me? Wait, walang audio. That's impossible. I gotta play Lifeline. I'm gonna start using the what do you call this one? Flatline. I'm gonna dump R301 now. Boom. Cargo defense. Sino kayo susunod kang mag-grind? Si Independence. 20 I need another CP? I don't think I need that. Maybe another battleship, I guess. Miku 009. 0909.
最後まで残りリングの抱擁を受け入れましょう。
諦めないこと。
No, stop melee. Oh shit. Recon value. Di na pala ako pwede magano. Futa. You know puta means like in Tagalog it means bitch. You're a puta.
私がジャンプマスターです。呪いでもあり祝福でもあります。
Boom. Sino to? Tanikaze. Tanikaze tsaka Oyashio. Tangin ng cover pen.
決めましょう。着地はここに。
わかりました。皆さん頑張ってください。
Tangina times 40 ang planes dito. The hell? Kunin naman na ito mga to. Boom. Tama ng bawas. Boom.
あっちに敵がいます。
Okay. Taas.
あっちに敵がいます。
Shoot.
残り45
Boom.
リングは近いです。シールドをリチャージしています。
報告。ファーストキル発生。ファーストキル。撃たれてるわ。リングまでもう少し。残り30秒。
Easy. Got 3 kills. Hooray. I did something.
リングが迫ってきています。
Ang tagal na mag-regen. Oh, shields.
モザンビークを発見。
Oh. Oh my.
ケアパッケージが来ます。
Oh my.
エネルギーアモを発見。
I forgot. I'm terrible at using this thing. What's on the menu? A bag? Havoc?
みんな材料を見つけたよ。
Havoc bag. Okay. Korea.
拡張ヘビーマガジンを発見。レベル3です。
Once Gano? 1708.
シールドをリチャージしないと。ここにジャンプタワーがある。これは使える。
I need that.
クラフト中です。少々お待ちを。
Umiyak ka na malis. Tangin. Pangat ka banding ang puta. Tangin na 170, tas kill leader ako. That was part. Ay, si Miko. 0909.
ライトマガジンを発見。レベル2です。
誕生日プレゼントを取りに来な。あっちに敵がいる。オッケー。ライフラインパッケージを要請するわ。進化シールドを発見。レベル3よ。
Ito kayo.
私のものです。
Kayo malis.
進化シールドを発見。レベル
Oh, beautiful.
ポータルを置くわ。
Why?
ポータルを設置する。
Oh, that's a thing. You can cancel that now. That's great.
ポータブルリスポーンビーコンを展開する。部隊を立て直す。
Meron. Yeah, I'll join you.
リスポーンビーコンを設置する。
I'll join you. In a while.
皆さんご注意を。起爆ホールドを開けますよ。
Boom.
ショットガンボルトを発見。バレルスタビライザーを発見。レベル3です。
これがいる。
Flatline.
新しいキルリーダーよ。気をつけて。
Paano nga ba yun sa flatline? Yung
皆さん、もう次のリングの中です。
napong scope nyo to. There we go.
トンネルを開けるわ。レプリケーターが降りてくる。
Oh, di na kill leader. Oh, fuck.
ポータルを置くわ。トンネルを開けるわ。トンネルを開けるわ。
Kailangan ko ng team dito. Ayoko ng random pugs. Ang hirap mag-commit. Ano? Umangat.
敵が見えます。近いですよ。
敵の姿を確認。アークスターを投げた。打撃開始。テレビットグレネードを投げる。ここに敵がいる。
すべてお見通しです。
敵が近い。撃たれてる。敵をダウンさせた。シールドをリチャージ中。報告。チャンピオンが撃破されました。敵発見。
Doon.
回復中です。
チャンピオンを仕留めた。余裕余裕。敵を仕留めた。よくやったわ。
I should've. Oh, yeah.
ダウンシールドを発見。レベル
forgot.
4ね。
Oh, he took it. No. Wait, I hear something.
シールドをリチャージ中。
別の部隊が
Okay, I knew it. Someone. I heard someone.
敵を
シールドを発見。レベル4です。
フラグを出した。
Baka. Gahil ka lang.
Here.
Open the door.
One, just one.
ここに敵がいる。
グレネード。私がついている。
Heal ka lang, ha.
敵確認。
Nice! Nice!
頑張って。ラウンド3、リングのカウントダウンが始動。
ショット進化シールドを発見。
ほら立って。ライフラインに任せな。頼まれてちょうだい。シールドをリチャージ中。
シールドをリチャージしています。レプリケーター接近中。
敵が近くにいるよ。敵が近い。アークスターを投げる。
I just rolled the dice. Oh, I hate this guy.
少し食らった
I
わ。
hate you.
シールドをリチャージ中。
No, I don't need that.
シールドをリチャージしてるところよ。
Shield ka na! Ay, kapalit. Tira ka pala. Shit, nalagay ako. Ah, fuck! I just walked into the... Fuck!
Wow, 一丝。
Nakapitas na ano ko dun. Bilang nagtapon ng ano, grenade. One last game.
You adopt the latest and greatest when you're in this overlap period of stuff that has to be compatible with new stuff, but it wasn't designed for the new stuff. And I say that too just because of the fact that the power supply output design may not be like designed, because here's the thing, they have a ton of PCI Express power plugs coming out of them, but they're on the 2.0 power supplies. Let's say you have a 1200 watt and it comes with 4 8-pin PCI Express with pigtails on them. Those were never intended to all go into like one graphics card. They were intended to go into like either an SLI setup, where each graphics card was pulling back when they were designed like 250.
You know what? I'm heading off. I'm going to work.